Hello, friends. July brings mixed energy. Early month favors home, family, and creative projects. Mid month shifts focus to communication and courage. Speak clearly about what you want. Late month asks you to pause before big moves. Money is steady, but watch impulse spending. Relationships need honest conversation. Alright, let's dive into what's happening with your career and work this month. Early July is looking pretty quiet on the work front, but around mid month, specifically July 7th to the 16th, there's this wonderful energy pushing you to speak up, pitch those ideas, or really engage with colleagues and authority figures. You're going to feel much more confident and articulate during this time. As we get into the late part of the month, things really start to slow down. So, my advice is to really avoid launching any major projects after July 23rd. Now, what's the best way to navigate all of this? First, make sure to schedule that difficult conversation or important pitch between July 10th and 15th. That's when your clarity is going to be at its absolute peak. Also, take some time to document all your wins and achievements and really prepare a strong case if you're looking for a raise or promotion. And big decisions or any potential job changes, really defer those until early August. Just a quick note on something important. Mercury goes direct on July 23rd. This means communication will certainly clear up, but please don't rush into any big commitments just yet. And also try to avoid overcommitting yourself to new responsibilities towards the very end of the month. So much for career. Now, let's turn to your finances. All right, let's chat about your money and finances this month. You'll be happy to hear that things are looking quite stable. With Mars in your money sector, it really points to steady accumulation and a good dose of confidence in handling your assets. Early in the month, you might feel drawn to spend on home or family, perhaps on property or comfort items. And that's totally fine, especially if you've planned for it. No major red flags there. Now, for some practical advice. Make sure to review your savings and investment goals early on. If you're thinking of buying or upgrading home items, try to get that done before mid July. And a quick heads up, avoid impulse luxury purchases after Venus enters Leo on July 5th. But do be careful. Watch out for lifestyle inflation right around mid month when your confidence is peaking. Alright, let's dive into love and relationships this month. Early July really favors intimate time, those cozy family gatherings, and some lovely home centered bonding. As we hit mid month, you might feel a strong pull towards honest conversation. You likely want to express yourself more directly, which is wonderful for clearing the air. But just be mindful it can create a little friction if it's not handled gently. Then, as we move towards the end of the month, the universe asks for patience and a bit of reflection. So, how do you navigate all this? Here's my advice for you. Definitely plan a family dinner or an intimate evening right there at the start of the month. For those important conversations, aim for between July 10th and 15th. That's when your clarity will be at its peak. And remember to listen just as much as you speak. Others have things to say too. Now, a couple of gentle reminders. That mid-month directness, it can sometimes come across as a bit blunt to more sensitive partners, so just try to soften your tone a little. And in late July, old relationship patterns might just resurface. The key here is don't react immediately, just observe. After matters of the heart, let's look at health and the rest. Alright, let's dive into your wellness outlook for July. It's truly a mixed bag for health this month, so let's unpack it. The early part of July feels quite grounded and calm, a lovely start. But as we hit mid month, energy can really spike, potentially bringing stress or restlessness. You might feel a strong urge to push yourself quite hard, whether physically or mentally. Then, as we move into the late month, especially after July 23, the cosmos is gently nudging you towards rest and recovery. So, how do you navigate this? My guidance for you is this: do your best to establish a steady sleep and meal routine early in the month. Make sure you get out and exercise, or simply move your body mid month to channel that restless energy constructively. And if you have any medical checkups or dental work outstanding, try to book them before July 20. Now, a couple of very important things to be mindful of. Please avoid overtraining or pushing yourself too hard mid month. You're genuinely more prone to burnout during this period. And trust me, that late month fatigue, it's very real. So, when it comes to social plans, prioritize sleep above all else, alright? Alright, let's talk about travel and movement this month. Early July is quite favorable for short trips, especially to family or familiar, comforting places. If you are traveling mid month, it's possible, but just be prepared for more talking, meetings, or coordination than pure relaxation. As for the late month, starting new journeys isn't ideal. Better to stay put or plan for August instead. So, my advice for you: book that weekend trip or family visit for early July. If traveling mid month, focus on business or learning, not leisure. Save major travel plans for August or later. And what to watch out for? Mid month travel might involve unexpected schedule changes or communication delays. Also, late month, after July 23rd, isn't favorable for beginning new journeys. Just keep that in mind. Now, let's dive into spirituality and your personal growth journey this month. As we step into early July, you'll find a beautiful invitation for some quiet introspection, especially with home based spiritual practices. Things like meditation, journaling, or even family rituals are just going to feel so natural for you then. Then, mid month, the energy really shifts, bringing in more of that outward focus and social engagement. You might find yourself a little pulled away from your usual quiet practice, and that's okay. As we move into the late part of the month, especially with Saturn turning retrograde on July 26, it really becomes a potent period for you to release old patterns and simply rest. So, what are some beautiful ways to navigate this energy? I really encourage you to establish a simple daily practice early in the month. Just 5 to 10 minutes can make a world of difference. Also, take some time to journal about what you truly want to release or let go of. And for grounding, especially mid to late month, make sure you spend time out in nature or simply enjoying your home space. Just a couple of gentle reminders as we wrap up this section. Please don't feel the need to force your spiritual practice mid month, especially when you're feeling more social. Truly, follow that natural flow. And if late month brings up any old fears or doubts, just observe them, my dears, without any judgment. Just let them be. Alright, Aries, for you, July 2026 truly is a month brimming with new opportunities and a time for considered choices. Now, if you're ever looking for personal, in depth guidance tailored to your unique birth chart, I invite you to visit my website bnnastrosage.com. And here's a little something special: every new user who signs up gets one free reading. My team and I will dive deep analyze your birth chart in detail, and give you precise guidance to help you navigate your path. Just remember this as we wrap up. July is a month rich with new opportunities. Stay balanced. I truly hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please do subscribe to the channel and press that bell icon so you don't miss out on future updates. Thank you so much. Namaste.